Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Lydia Colbita.
And I'm Cassie Hudson.
We now know the name of the person shot and killed by police in Berkshire County.
It happened Wednesday in the town of Hinsdale. Two police officers were injured in that incident, including the town's chief of police.
The Berkshire County DA shared new information today about what happened.
News 10's Tiana Xavier was at the news conference and is live from the DA's office in Pittsfield. Tiana, what can you tell us?
Good evening. I was at the press conference today and a lot of information had came to light. I had found out the name of the civilian involved in the case, and he is a 27-year-old man. His name is Biagio Cavill. On Tuesday, Biagio had called the FBI's National Threat Operations Center, where they believe he was raising some serious mental concerns. So the FBI wanted the police to do a wellness check on him, but unfortunately that day they could not locate him. This now brings us to Wednesday, where they believe that he was at a home at 53 off South Street in Hinsdale.
While officers were on the scene, at approximately 10:26 a.m., Mr. Cavill called 911 and spoke to dispatch, further expressing paranoid thoughts and stating he might actually be okay. He was on the phone with 911 dispatch for approximately 16 minutes. During the call, a female can be heard in the background trying to make contact with Mr. Cavill through what was later determined to be a bedroom door.
During this time, Cavill became agitated and argumentative with his family, who were still in the house. He then agrees to speak to police, and that is when the phone call ends. The sergeant begins speaking with Cavill for approximately 30 minutes, where he begins making positive rapport. It was revealed this was because the sergeant had known Cavill from previous interactions when helping him with car troubles.
At approximately 10:50 a.m., Dalton police contacted an ambulance to confirm they were prepared to transport Mr. Cavill to the hospital for a mental health evaluation. Officers also requested that there be limited radio traffic as to not further agitate Mr. Cavill.
At this time, it was determined by law enforcement that they needed to get into the bedroom. For that reason, we are not able to know just yet. When officers got in the door, they noticed Cavill had a gun in his left hand. It's the first time police realized he was armed.
I'm not sure when they became aware of it, again, because we haven't spoken with them yet, but they're on top of him underneath there, and that's when the firearm shoots, and it hits the officer, mobilizes him, goes through his hand, and goes through, that bullet goes through and hits the chief in the chest, and it lodges in his vest.
An officer uses a taser to briefly subdue Cavill. He becomes agitated again, stating, "Kill me, kill me." The taser was used a second time. An officer orders him to drop the gun.
An officer discharged the firearm, and an officer is hit by a single round in a friendly fire, and 6 seconds later, a second round is discharged, striking the civilian, Mr. Cavill, in the head.
Investigators are looking at 46 seconds of body cam footage frame by frame to gather more details. They don't know if the reason Cavill shot the gun is because he had no control after being restrained or if it was intentional. The exact training the police officers had on mental health is unknown at this time.
The DA expressed that they are in extremely early stages of this investigation. However, we do know that all the officers involved in this case are on leave, and we do not know when they will be coming back. However, we do know that the chief of the Peru Police Department will be stepping in as acting chief for the Hinsdale Police Department. And it's also important to note that the gun Biagio had, he was licensed to carry a weapon. However, we do not know if that weapon had belonged to him or not. Reporting in Hinsdale, Tiana Xavier, News 10, ABC.